But no, share something in your personal experience so you can go ahead and tell people and give your own personal experience with that. If you can give just a quick minute, and I'm going to go ahead and boomerang back. I'm going to start over at Lenore and work my way through.
I'd like to tell a story about somebody that I ended up inspiring that I met at conventions, and I didn't think I would ever be inspiring to anyone. She also has a disability, and she would come up to me at conventions and tell me that she liked my cosplays, and I'd see that she follows me on social media, and I enjoyed talking with her at every convention. And she didn't tell me that she was going to cosplay, like, for sure, the next time I saw her. And she comes up to me as Diva from Overwatch, when I'm cosplaying as May from Overwatch. And she told me that she did that just because of me and talking to her at those conventions. And I was just chatting with her, and I was having to hold back tears, to be honest, because it made me feel really good that I let her know that she could do it too. I want to let you guys know that every single person in this room has a cosplay body. All you have to do is find a character that you are so passionate about, their personality, or maybe you look a little like them, or they make you feel something. People will see that when you cosplay. It doesn't matter that I'm in the chair or that I'm plus size. When I'm May from Overwatch, people just see May from Overwatch and how bubbly she is. Mm-hmm. She says that this world is worth fighting for, and I'm like, it is.
I'm going to hug you later. Am I next?
You are.
Okay, so being gay has literally never been a problem. So what I'm going to say is, it always bothers me when people, like you said, everyone has a cosplay body. I agree. And my favorite phrase ever, and I'm going to say it is, it doesn't matter what you look like. If you have a hunchback, throw glitter on it and go dancing.
Yep. Yeah.
Because if I can be the Mad Hatter and Doctor Strange, then you can be whoever you want, and you should be whoever you want. That's my, I'm going to leave it at that.
Yeah.
Woo!
I think one of my favorite sayings is everybody has a struggle that we know nothing about. Everybody has their own struggles, and we can't judge another person, and it's so easy for us to get upset about other people, and trust me, I'm guilty of it. I get so petty and upset over things all the time, and
all the time.
and I think it's wise to remind ourselves that, you know, that person that's being mean to you, or you know, even your friends who sometimes say not the nicest thing to you, or they said it in a weird way, you know, they have their own struggles. And there is somebody out there that looks at you and thinks that you are just the coolest freaking person they have ever met in their life. And that, to me, just makes me want to cry. Because I have little girls that come up to me when I'm dressed as Maleficent, and this is why I do Maleficent, and they look at me and they're just like, I just want to be you someday. And I take a step back and I'm just like, I've never met somebody who wanted to be me someday, because I didn't want to be me. And I just want you guys to know that somebody wants to be like you. You know? You know? So just remember that there are children out there, little boys and little girls who, and my husband Chad, who don't see anything but the good in you.
Blow. I'm kidding.
You know what I mean? So just remember that, you know? Not everybody is lost. There is somebody out there who just looks at you and thinks that you are just the coolest thing in the world. And I just think that you need to remind yourself that in the morning when you wake up, because that will make you feel better.
Can I be hokey for a second? Yeah, please. I said, can I be hokey for a second?
Preach.
You are the author of your story. And no one else holds the pen. No one else is at the keyboard. If you can write a whole story via text, I can't because of my nails, but write on. No one else is holding your phone. But you're the one that ultimately decides what you're going to be in life. where you're going to go, what image you put out there, and how you're going to conduct yourself. You're going to have 1,010 outside influences. Some of them are going to be great, some of them are going to be not so great, but ultimately you're the one that decides what gets in and what doesn't get in, and what you do with what gets in and what doesn't get in. It's not always easy standing out on a ledge. As a cosplayer, we are weird. We took a series and we liked it, so we made the clothes from it and then we wear it places. That's odd. But it's what makes us happy. But that's what makes us genuinely happy. And there should not be anyone or any person, any force on this earth that stops you from doing what makes you happy. And that extends outside of cosplay as well. You're not going to feel great every day. You're not going to feel that body positivity, and yes, I'm slaying it, and ooh, she eating good this week. That's why that belly there. It's not going to be that way all the time. But the important thing to remember is when you are feeling bad, when it does feel like you're at your worst and you're at your lowest, that is a temporary feeling. Yeah. Yes. You can always come back from that. Don't listen to the trolls online. When I first cosplayed, my first cosplay, I think, was 2007, I was Chi from Chobits. And was told, and this one was to my face, but this was young Tiff, who wasn't all scrappy like she is now. And they told me that she is not black. She from Chobits, are you guys familiar? Yeah. Like very Lolita style, very thin, huge Lolita dress. She is not black, and she is not fat. But she was that day. Okay? No one... And she, well, actually, yeah, we rapped. It was Anime Expo. We rapped on stage for some reason. He beatboxed. It was no, I beatboxed. You rap. I don't rap. But the point being is, do what you're gonna do. They're gonna have something to say about it regardless. So you can either do it or you can not do it, and just leave them by the wayside where they
own it.
Yeah.
Own it.
Work it. Yes. Work it.
Perfect. Awesome, you guys. Thank you so much for coming today. We're gonna go ahead and close off with a little something fun. I think it's a little something fun. First off, make sure.